So welcome to our Monday meditation on this 15th day of September 2025, based on the writings of Michael Singer. So to begin, let's take a moment to simply bring your attention, your awareness fully, consciously to this moment. To consciously be aware of just right here, right now. Nothing else to do, nothing to say. Just to be aware of now. And now for a few moments, let's bring our attention to our breathing. We'll breathe together for 12 breaths in and out. Each count will be in and out. If you can, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. We will breathe in for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out for 4 counts. That's for the first 4 breaths. The next 4 breaths, we'll breathe in for 4 and out for 8. And finally breathe in for 4 and out for 12. And I'll lead that, so I'll make sure that you can hear me. Let me just change the audio settings. Okay, let's begin. Breathing in together slowly to the count of 4. Breathing in. Breathing out to the count of 4. Breathing in to the count of 4. Breathing out to the count of 4. Breathing in to the count of 4. Breathing out. Continuing, breathing into the count of 4. Breathing out to the count of 8. Into the count of 4. Out to the count of 8. Into the count of 4. Out to the count of 8. Breathing into the count of 4. Out to the count of 8. Fully out. Last section. Breathing into the count of 4. Out to the count of 12, slowly. Into the count of 4. Out to the count of 8. Out to the count of 12, Into the count of 4. Out to the count of 12. Into the count of 4, fully and slowly. Slowly out to the count of 12. And one final breath, as slow as you can in and as slow as you can out. No counting. Breathing in. And breathing out as slow as you can. and relax. Just noticing what is happening now. And just continue breathing slowly in and out. Notice that your breath has become gentle, soft, quiet. And in the words of Mickey Singer, all is well. We are simply right here, right now. Mickey Singer said the following: I am so grateful that surrender has taught me to willingly participate in life's dance with a quiet mind and an open heart, noticing that right now all is quiet, consciously opening your heart. Just allowing reality to be exactly as it is. Mickey said in the surrender experiment, am I better off making up an alternate reality in my mind and then fighting with reality to make it my way? Or am I better off letting go of what I want and serving the same forces of reality that manage to create the entire perfection of the universe that is around me? I choose surrender. Once again, contemplating Mickey's words, he said the following: sharing my own place of solitude wasn't what I thought I wanted, but that was because I did not understand that serving others is much higher than serving yourself. After almost 40 years, people sometimes ask me how the temple community got started. What am I to tell them? I know perfectly well that I didn't do it. The best I can say is that I let go of myself and allowed what was meant to be, to be. Doing what is right in front of you at any moment in time. Do whatever is put in front of you with all your heart and soul, without regard for personal results. Do the work as though it were given to you by the universe itself, because it was. In the words of Chuck Chamberlain, who I've often quoted, you can plan all you want, and it's okay to plan, but do not plan results. That is God's business. Again, noting what Mickey said, do what is put in front of you with all your heart and soul, with no regard for personal results. Again, Mickey Singer, how could I possibly explain the great freedom that comes from realizing to the depth of your being that life knows exactly what it's doing. Just keep letting go and practicing non-resistance, whether you like what is happening or not. We are right now practicing non-resistance, an open heart, surrendering to the moment. The universe knows exactly what it is doing, as it always has. That does not mean that life is always easy. Mickey again said, accept the purification power of life's flow. To quote him again, contemplate deeply on this. The practice of surrender was done in two very distinct steps. First, you let go of the personal reactions of like and dislike that form inside your mind and heart. And second, with the resultant sense of clarity, you simply look to see what is being asked of you by the situation unfolding in front of you. Robert Adams reminded us that the only true freedom we have is to not react to anything, to remember, observe. It is your mind that is reacting. It is your ego that is reacting. And the way to handle that is to simply observe. Do not get involved in arguing, fighting, trying to change things or people. Simply observe. Be the watcher, the observer. You are not the object. You are the subject. Mickey said it this way. Could it really be so hard to just let it rain when it rains and be sunny when it's sunny without complaint? The mind has difficulty doing that. That statement we've all said, why did it have to rain today? It always rains when I don't want it to. It had all week to rain, and yet it rained today when I wanted to go for a walk. It's not fair. You have the ability right now to surrender to this moment. Just be. There's nothing to do, nothing to say. Just be present. You have the choice to let go of your preferences and simply let life, the universe, God, the divine, be in charge. Mickey said I was not in charge, yet life continued to unfold as if it knew just what it was doing. Chuck Chamberlain reminded me over and over, always ask the question, who's in charge? Who is running the show? If you observe and notice that your mind and your ego is running the show, come back and surrender once again, over and over, to the divine. There is so much evidence all around us that the universe, God, the divine, does really well on its own. Does not need my help. It has been unfolding for eons of time. Mickey said the following: I was gradually learning that life was not as fragile as that voice in my head would have me believe. You are not that mind, you are not that voice. You are not that programmed response. You are the observer. Be as you are. The only freedom we have is to not react to anything. It is your mind that is reacting. It is your ego that is reacting. And the way to handle it is to simply observe. Notice even right now at this moment, is your mind talking? Is it narrating? Is it speaking? Simply notice that. Do not get involved in arguing, fighting, trying to change things, including the mind. Just notice, observe. If you are watching a movie screen, you are not the movie, you are the watcher. You may feel emotion, you may feel tension, tightness, laughter, joy, all of the above. Yet you are not that screen. You are the one who is watching. Be as you are. You are that. Now let's take a few moments to regroup this contemplation meditation in silence.